Okay, let's get the show on the road. All right. So today's gonna be an awkward stream. I'm very under the weather right now. I caught something at work. I don't know what it is, but I'm coughing and I have chronic hiccups right now. Like right there. I would have felt really bad if I didn't stream this because I did promise I would stream this today. So we're gonna at least get the intro started. Then tomorrow, probably I'll do this again instead of doing Tight Moon because I don't know how this happened. I know exactly how this happened. Someone at work was literally sick and I caught it. So the whole entire day I just been like okay. So if I remember correctly, we have a quote by Friedrich Nietzsche. So I have to base that off of that. Okay. So how do we want to start this? Let's start this. Let's do this. In Umineko. In Umineko. In Umineko. The truth. The truth is buried in roles. Is often buried in roles. Yeah. Beneath roles. Everybody has a role in Umineko, at least in my opinion. My Umineko buddy, he told me, yeah, I can't wait for you to do Birkenstock. Like, oh, hell no. If I do that, that's literally a Umineko and Higurashi lore video. Oh my god, that's good. That'll take a while. I could, but it'll be difficult to do that. So in Umineko, the truth is often buried beneath roles. On Rokenjima, Rokenjima, you're gonna be seeing my chest just go bump over and over again. That's just me with this chronic hiccup right now. There's nothing I can do. I've drunk water, taken my medicine. I shouldn't be streaming, but again, I did promise I'd stream today. Umineko, the truth is often buried beneath roles. On Rokenjima, hierarchy is absolute. Hierarchy is absolute. And some people are never meant to stay on equal footing. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Among them are the servants household. Referred to as furniture. No, referred to not as people, but as furniture. We're not gonna put this in quotation marks, so that's gonna get annoying fast. In Umineko, the truth is often buried beneath roles. On Rokenjima, hierarchy is absolute, and some people are never meant to stand on equal footing. Among them are the servants of the Ushiromiya household, referred not to as people, but as furniture. Let me read this real quick. Give me a second. My friend was like, Burns' lore video is going to be wild. And I responded, now I'm obligated to do it. My friend says, I mean, you can't even talk about her without talking a little bit about Higurashi. Like, fuck, you're right. Ah. And he's like, yeah, I can't wait for Yasui. I'm like, oh, hell no. That's kind of going a little bit too crazy there. Yeah, Yasu would be. Ugh. Yasu's a gigantic can of worms. So let me read this again. In Umineko, the truth is often buried beneath roles. On Rokenshima, hierarchy is absolute, and some people are never meant to stand on equal footing. Among them are the servants of the Ushiromiya household, referred to not as people, but as furniture. Oh, a word so simple. Has a deeper meaning. And again, I do apologize for the sore stream, but I am quite literally dying right now. That's a deeper meaning. Furniture. Exists to be used. Speak. Kind of like pushing it a little bit with the science. No. Oh. That surrounds the eye. Someone accepts that label. Once someone accepts that label. When someone accepts that label. How long have they streamed this for? About 10 minutes? Alright, we'll do like another 5 minutes. I'm definitely gonna go take my medicine. But yeah, I do apologize for the relatively short stream. Out of nowhere, chronic hiccups, coughing everywhere. It's not the best condition to be streaming, but I did promise I would at least start this today. So tomorrow we'll do another follow stream. I can't even do sprite animation tonight because I'm going right to bed. When someone accepts that label, once someone accepts that label, their life is no longer measured. Their life is no longer measured. Damn. Yep, see? I gotta start wrapping it up. By who they are. But by how useful they are. Useful they can be. Okay. In Umineko, the truth is often buried beneath roles. On Rokenjima, hierarchy is absolute, and some people are never meant to stand on equal footing. Among them are the servants of the Ushiromiya household, referred to not as people, but as furniture. A word so simple, but has a deeper meaning. Furniture on Rokenjima exists to be used. They follow the strict authority that surrounds the island. Once someone accepts that label, their life is no longer measured by who they are, but by how useful they can be. Okay, let's do like another couple sentences. But yeah, again, I can't stress it. I do apologize, but I should probably get to bed. Umineko's funny because they never portray them as empty. Like they're far from empty. Umineko never portrays as empty. They each have the qualities of someone who can be considered human. They laugh. Now let's finish this last sentence. They laugh. Shannon hesitates a lot. Hesitates. Hope and hurt. Good. All right. Let's read what we have. Then tomorrow, I promise we'll stream this. I should be feeling a lot better tomorrow. In Umineko, the truth is often buried beneath roles. On Rokenjima, hierarchy is absolute and some people are never meant to stand on equal footing. Among them are the servants of the Ushiromiya household, referred to not as people but as furniture. A word so simple but has a deeper meaning. Furniture on Rokenjima exists to be used. They follow the strict authority that surrounds the island. Once someone accepts that label, their life is no longer measured by who they are, but by how useful they can be. Yet Umineko never portrays furniture as empty. They each have the qualities of someone who can be considered human. They laugh, hesitate, and hurts. Okay. Alright. Again, I'll be back tomorrow with this. Take care, everybody. I do apologize for the short stream, but as you can see, chronic hiccups, and I'm seriously sick right now. Alright, have a good one. I'll see y'all tomorrow.